Hi gang, I want to talk about cold calling for realtors today. I'm Bob Loeffler with Fearless Agent, and I want to make you rich in real estate, and you can do that by cold calling. If you watch a bunch of YouTube videos of agents calling, what you never see is them cold calling. You always see them calling for sale by owners. You always see them calling expireds. Here's the thing to remember. Of all the sellers that paid a commission to a real estate agent in your town over the last week or the last month or the last year, what percentage of them were ever for sale by owner or ever previously expired? It's probably about 8%. So if you're focusing only on FSBOs and expireds, you're missing out on 90% of the money. All of my top producing Fearless agents, 90% of their money comes from cold calling. Low producing agents, most of their money comes from prospecting or for prospecting FSBOs, expireds, or their sphere or something like that. So there's a big untapped resource out there if you haven't done it. And doing it right is the secret. So when you call somebody, you don't have a bunch of stuff about I just sold this or I just listed that. Get right to the point. So I cold call you, I say hi, they say hello. I say, hi, is this John? Yeah, John. Hey, John, my name is Bob Loeffler. I'm a real estate agent with a company called Fearless Agent, and I was just calling to see if you might be thinking of selling your house. They say no. I say, well, do you have any plans of moving ever? He says no. I said, okay, well, thank you very much for your time, and I quickly move on to the next one. Any conversation that elongates the no will, over a course of a year or 2 or 10 years, could end up in one whole year of non-prospecting. So you don't want to elongate the no. If they say yes, then the very next question is, where are you moving to? Now, where are you moving to could be 10 or 15 questions. Are you going to rent when you get there, or are you going to buy? Are you going to buy something bigger, or is it going to be smaller? Is it going to be more expensive, or is it going to be less expensive? It's going to be more expensive. So if there was a magic trick that only I know how to do that would cause the buyer to grossly overpay for your house, and they'd be happy they did, and you'd end up with way more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way, would that help your cause, John? It would. Can I explain step by step exactly how I do that? Yeah. Well, before we get into that, when is the soonest that something like you and all of your stuff would be moved out of your house into that next house where you're moving to? And then if they say, oh, it's not going to be for like 8 months, they say, well, if you knew for certain that by waiting just 8 months, you would end up losing tens of thousands of dollars, would you have to wait? Well, how would I end up losing tens of thousands of dollars? Well, let's say you would. Would you have to wait? No, I wouldn't have to wait. Well, let's do this. Let's find a time when we can get together. I'll show you how I do business completely differently than all other agents, and I like to meet with people in the afternoons or the evenings. Do you have 9-to-5 jobs? Book the appointment. Hope that helps you. Please go to fearlessagent.com, watch all of our videos. I promise you that the free video training on my website will be much better than what you would pay for from any other coach in the industry. You can call me anytime on my cell phone. We want to make you a fearless agent any way we can. Thanks.